flavors of LA.
It's yes.
Just like how Mountain Dew doesn't say Pepsi on it.
I do.
It doesn't.
I'm not in a lot.
Actually, it might somewhere.
Who am I?
Because it's not your
It's my life.
Well, she said, "Do you want to be in the
It's
world?"
my life. It's now or never.
Nobody in.
I've decided that I hate
Ain't nobody gonna
the
come.
general
They put up
public.
y'all all night last night.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Kevin's at a football game
Why?
because his son coaches.
His son smells bad.
Son coach
Probably. No, I don't want
what? So
to.
he's watching his son coach.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
My bad.
Watching his son coach is here. Hello, Maureen.
I thought she had a
How are
birthday party.
you?
I don't know who she is.
Got the
She
lid on
did
it.
2 hours ago.
No, she left to go to another birthday party.
Yes, 2 hours ago when the other birthday party started.
And so it's probably over now.
Probably. Tell us what.
She also went to Walmart and bought the vest that I have on. Yet I have not
Honey, you
found.
already had the vest on.
Just
How
got
could she
home
buy it?
from X.
Just got home from X.
That's a good point.
That's right.
What?
She said she was selling eggs. She just got home.
From him,
From X.
From the birthday party.
I'll go at you, Mike.
I got it open.
Alex, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, Alex, you have to watch us 2 days in a
Okay,
row.
well, I'm gonna open the package, but I'm not gonna open the
Why,
package.
Yes,
so these
yes,
were
I
made
did,
in
she said.
1926.
Yep, they've been sitting around the factory. That's what happened. They just found them sitting around the factory
I'd believe that.
in a storage room that they
I
had
would do that.
previously
This
walled
McDonald's.
I would
off.
do that. I would do that. If I owned a factory and I felt like I just found some random product laying on the ground, ship it out and sell it, limited edition.
Recycle. Pretty.
Ew, look
Pretty,
at these.
pretty,
These are
pretty.
fat
Pretty,
packs.
pretty.
These are nice.
Oh,
That's
pretty.
Don't be sorry, you
Wow,
guys are
fat.
fun. Thank you,
Because
Alex.
they've all
Are you
got
body shaming the
exclusively.
How many
Look
packs
for
do you have?
ultra rare inserts.
These are
including
actually-
all hands, top 100, hard score, and more.
These
You
are
have just
actually.
enough to do
It's
pack
actually 6 packs with
22 cards.
4 cards per pack, and they're all
Really thick.
Big
Yeah.
thick card.
Look at
They're
this.
all really good
One
cards.
blaster exclusive numbered
Alex.
parallel. So their selling point is
You
not
have one
like
too many to do.
a
pack
guaranteed auto. It's a guaranteed numbered card.
Their selling
ones.
point
Mine's
is
not bigger
also.
than all the other ones.
Hi, Jax, Mari, X, Aaron.
Their
Mama's
selling
here
point
too,
is also
Alex.
numbers. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a lot of cards. X.
That one
Yes.
has something.
It's
bigger.
not.
It is bigger than all the others.
This one?
No,
Maybe it is.
That one.
This one.
Yes.
Maybe it's got a thing in it.
Doubt.
There's still the possibility for autographs and stuff. Look for Ricky. Looking for Ricky. When I find you, Ricky.
When I catch you, Ricky.
Maybe a little
Ricky, when I
thicker.
catch you, Ricky.
I thought you were talking about this one. I was
Look
like, this one
for
is not.
rookie signatures green. Is that what you got from Sauce? A green rookie?
A green auto.
Was it green auto? Was that
We-
score?
Yeah. That's
You
like
like
the
the
best
sauce.
card I've pulled.
Oops, hi mama. Sorry, didn't hear you. Yeah, she's still eating them
Okay, I
noodles, Mo.
can't
Did
wait.
you warm them up today,
This is
too?
probably all that'll show up. So I'm opening it.
This-
It's the
she
same-
started cooking these last night, Mo.
It's the same noodles from last night.
So did you cook them today too? Did you warm them
I
up while
just
she
warmed
was
them
here?
in. I didn't even eat them while she was here.
Oh, look how cool these
I put them in the microwave to eat them, but
Score's
then I
not a
didn't.
bad product.
Okay.
Here, you need to flip
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
over.
say.
No, you can do it down like this.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
but I can't
confusing
see what
that
I'm
way.
doing
He
like
can't
that.
see.
Laura, I
Yeah,
put
Also,
when
it's upside down.
Do it this
I
way.
forgot you skipped it, too.
Sorry guys, hold on.
Are
We
you
gotta.
freaking kidding me? This is why I don't give you
All right,
anything
here you go,
to keep
Jackson.
up with.
Well, she
X,
stated.
he threw it at me, and I
she
said, and I
stated 'em
handed it back to
earlier
him,
while
and I
was
said,
there. The
"Take
Salesian
that home
noodles
with
have been
us."
cooked like 6 times.
No, they ain't. I started them when she got here, and then I didn't eat
I've
them.
started them.
You'll
You
be
might-
tomorrow.
We
I'm
will
gonna,
be there.
I'm gonna murder it.
All right, let's see what we got.
Okay. Hayden Hurst.
Either way,
Jerome Bettis.
his age does not deter me.
Michael Carter.
Not when I'm dead.
TJ Watt.
He's
Look,
Thought you said
we're
that
already
before.
2 of 4 Steelers. Evan Ingram. Champ
Champ
Bailey. Chris Johnson.
He was pretty good back in the
I
day.
feel like a lot of these are not ones people who play anymore. Michael Thomas.
Thomas.
Derek Carr.
He's a
He
beast.
smells terrible.
He's a beast.
He's bad.
121st.
Jaquan Brisker.
Brisker.
121.
Kyle
You guy
Jzigziki.
needs to buy a Val.
That's a good point.
Marco
DeMarco
Helms.
Helms.
Rookie card.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
No, this is a rookie. No, that is too. Okay, I didn't see that one.
Dad, why does it say
Latu.
one
Cameron
of the
Latu, Bryce Young,
That's
rookie.
pretty good. His Bama uniform still.
Aaron O'Connell. Is that what it is? Aiden O'Connell, my bad.
Rookie, who's he play for?
Raiders.
The Raiders.
What is that line?
Ooh, print error. We like it.
Ronnie Hickman.
Good job, score.
There's a yellow
Russell Wilson.
of Russell
You
Gage.
got your numbered card?
No.
Yellow.
It's like some of your bestest friends
Nope.
sent me a friend
It's
request
not
on
numbered.
Facebook.
Okay. Celebration. Is that
Daniel
Who?
Hunter. Okay.
Haley.
the
It's
Vikings?
that girl Miss Burdett made me dance with. Will Anderson Jr.
Is that a rookie?
No.
Yeah, I think so. It says rookie. Yeah, 23.
Oh, yeah, it is rookie. Max Duggan
Pro tension.
and Sack Attack Von Miller.
Where's your
That's a cool
number
one.
Von
card?
Miller was pretty
Not in that pack. It's in the
there
box.
Somewhere.
Somewhere in the
In
box.
some packets.
I mean, they look kind of cool.
Yeah, I like them.
It's like, that's like scoreboard letters. You see it? How it's
Yeah,
like
kinda
individual
like that,
lights.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of looks cool, but look, they're all of these are like prior to trades. Because this one says like signed by Panthers,
Oh, okay.
because he's a Panther now. And then you've got like, what Derek Carr was in his Raiders uniform
Yeah,
still.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, score's not a bad looking set.
No way, no
And they're
way.
kind of basic, but for the prices they charge for football boxes, you...
No way.
Barry Sanders on the back.
Ooh, hope that's an autograph.
I thought you said there were only 4 cards in a pack.
Damian
22.
Harris, he's from right up the road.
It was a joke.
That kid lives in
Damian
Maria.
Harris. There's Mustard.
So these are the inserts.
Lane Johnson.
Mine must have been
Saquon Barkley.
There's your boy.
Christian Watson.
He's terrible this year because he has no
ETN. Jordan loves him.
quarterback. Jordan Love is not him.
Justin Simmons. Kevin Byard. Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald is him.
Mike Williams. Isaiah Pacheco. T.
Your
Higgins.
hero.
He has been.
Travis Dye, rookie.
Jordan Battle. Ronnie Bell. CJ
CJ
Stroud's
Stroud.
pretty good. Okay. A.T. Perry. I don't know who that
Katy
is.
Perry.
Cam Smith.
Yep.
There's a sack attack. Myles Garrett, I think. Yep, Myles Garrett.
Miles Garrett's pretty good.
I saw the Browns and it was a sack attack, so I
Browns.
immediately assumed it was Myles Garrett. First,
Warren Sapp, first ballot Hall of Famer.
what is this? I'm also not showing the whole card.
I think it's first ballot. I think it's part of the letters. They just.
Oh, first, yeah.
He's a Hall of
Warren
Famer.
Sapp.
He's not bad.
There's Zeke, Celebration,
Give me that.
and a first ballot, Barry Sanders.
Yes, Barry Sanders is the man.
Is it going like Adam Sanders?
Adam Sanders.
These are all really good.
What is
Hello?
Adam Sanders?
This one I'm struggling to get open. I think
Oh,
it's a
I mean,
little.
it's got something good in it.
Well, they sealed it extra
I
time.
don't know. Either nobody's talking or my chat froze. I don't know.
As a kid reporter.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that gravity thing?
Nope.
Guys,
It's-
our chat froze.
Waddle,
Somebody
waddle,
say
waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Like,
Waddle,
it's
waddle
not gonna
away.
work with
Waddle,
that
waddle.
ball.
Darius
Executive.
Slay.
Slay Queen.
She's
Danny
checking.
Dimes.
I have a 1 of 10 of him. That's the guy I pulled a 1 of
Oh,
10
yeah.
of.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, Trevor Lawrence.
Mari, can you pull up our...
She is.
I am.
Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Surtain, Robert Woods, Malcolm Rodriguez.
I don't think anybody
It's-
said anything.
yeah, it's
since
popped
Mo
up.
said she started them earlier.
Allen
I
Robinson.
don't, because mine
Keenan
just showed up on here.
Allen.
Did mine show up on
Yeah,
yours?
it's on there.
Then nobody is.
There is
just saying.
Travis
You said
Kelsey. Yeah, she said it and it popped out.
I just said something. And
Jamar
There you go.
Chase.
So
You're getting some
nobody
guys
was
you like.
talking.
Yep. Israel Abakanikanada. Keely Ringo.
Ringo Starr.
Luke Musgrave.
Musgrave.
That's the Green Bay's
I have
tight
that guy.
end.
I have that guy.
Yep.
He sucks.
Peter
Skoronski.
Skoronski. He's like Gronk.
Yeah. Scorer, Gronk.
Do you like everything you got for your birthday, Bo?
Yeah.
No.
Cedric Tillman.
No, he didn't. He's on a
There's
team.
Jaquan Brisker. He's not numbered either.
Can you stop?
It's not numbered. That's
You
just
asked
a
me a minute
parallel.
ago.
Yeah, no, but if you
First
put
ballot,
one-
LaDainian Tomlinson.
He's good.
There's Celebration Kittle. There's Chuck's.
Chucky's boys.
Huddle up for the one people who stink of the game. Clemson Tigers, Brian Bressy, and a kid reporter.
Dad, how do you know that Pepsi wasn't owned by LA?
What?
Because
What?
why is there bottles?
What are you on about?
You said this is
Dude,
off-brand Coke.
Stop.
What are you talking about?
It's off-brand Pepsi.
It doesn't matter.
Ramondre Stevenson, DeMar Hamlin, Sam Howell. All I'm saying, everybody's saying something about what's the comeback player of the year?
Somebody who like.
Has that
just
been
gets
awarded
certain
already?
things. I have no idea.
Somebody-
Because I don't think he
Usually
deserves
don't do
it.
it to the end of the year.
He's like a third string safety.
Is it? You don't play much anymore?
Well, he never was a starter.
Oh, he wouldn't. Oh,
No.
alright. Well, that's good.
Tua should get it.
Two, I guess. Samaje P.
Samaje P. Ryan. Because he had like
Samaje?
3 concussions.
DJ Moore. Does that say now with somebody? No. Oh, he is.
No,
now
that's
with
fine,
players.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Derek Stingley, Kyle Trask, Zay Jones,
Ronald Acuna.
Rondale Moore, Ronald Acuna. What are you opening? There's Marquise Brown.
Marquise.
Harrison Smith. That's the first even close to Ravens guy I've pulled.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought there was a
Harrison Smith, Richard Sherman,
Richard.
Sketton Bennett,
Oh, there's the guy.
Miles
Okay.
Murphy, Deuce
Deuce
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
He's like the shortest NFL player ever.
Is
Zay
he?
Flowers. That's a Raven. There we go.
Hey, a Raven.
Okay. Is that Waddle? Jake
Jake
Herner. It's Jalen Waddle.
Waddle,
The yellow Waddle.
Hand me the inserts.
Oh, there's a cool Jamar Chase celebrations.
Can you hand those to me?
I just Anthony Richardson,
Oh, these, did you pull these out?
Justin Simmons celebrations, and a Steelers huddle. I'm gonna give that one to my history teacher.
What is that? That's a different. No, it's not. What's the last one?
Steelers huddle. Steelers are bad.
They really are.
No way.
Miles
Last pack?
Garrett, Noah Gomer.
Oh, one more.
Zach Martin, Isaiah Hodgins, Hassan Reddick, John Elway,
Somebody needs to bring that guy
David
back.
Montgomery, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. What is with the old
School
players?
quarterback.
How come nobody's talking?
Because ain't nobody here, honey.
Hunter Renfro, Eddie Jackson, Nick Bosa, Tyler Higbee,
Rookie.
whoever in the world, Adria Osialmialias.
Yeah.
Is that a woman?
Andre
Look.
Iosivas. Yep.
It's probably Andre.
Taji
Spears, that's that Titans guy who's been taking snaps for Henry. Joey Porter, Darnell Washington, Noah Sewell.
Marvin Mims.
I know a Sewell.
I know I see what.
Noah
Marvin
He should be a
Mims.
referee.
Jackson Smith Najigba.
Oh, yeah. He's an Ohio State guy.
Sack attack Nick Bosa. Darrell Revis.
Darryl
First
Revis.
ballot. And Bijan Robinson.
No.
Rookie.
Yellow.
Alright,
You
this
haven't
is
gotten your.
Got one pack.
numbered
You
card.
haven't gotten your number card.
Right
No.
in here.
X said this one was thicker than all, and I kind of agree, so.
Maybe there's something good in it.
Sweet
Doesn't look like anything thicker.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Oddball.
One of
what's
them's
going
got to
on?
be numbered, though, so.
How are you tonight,
Denzel
sir?
Ward, DeMarcus Ware, Tre'Davious White, Brian Robinson, I thought it was Bijan,
Mhm.
Aaron Rodgers, Terrace Marshall, John Mechie, Tristan Wirfs, Zach Ertz,
Zach Ertz.
Tommy Townsend. Is that like a punter?
Townsend.
What in the world?
Is it a pun?
No, he's just kicking. I think it's a celebration. Patrick Peterson, Lamar Jackson,
Yay, Lamar.
Tucker Kraft, Osiris Torrance.
Is that a Gator?
It's from the Green Bay
I
Packers.
bet Mad Dog knows that guy.
Xavier Hutchinson.
What?
Dorian Thompson Robinson. Brian Breeze.
Brian
Well,
Breeze.
he's related to Drew.
Mohammed.
Ibrahim.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's your number card.
Must be. It's Rondell Moore
Ooh, sparkling.
out of 200. Cool. It's pink.
Rondell Moore. Some kind of wave or splash or something.
Yep.
Chuck!
Chuck E.
Pretty
Cheese's.
Chuck E.
And
Cheese?
then a Dolphins huddle with Tua there.
Smell. Tua Tagovailoa.
There's
Whoever's
a.
supposed to be popping this
Here's a
bubble wrap.
Bryce Young potential sack attack of
I don't know.
Micah Parsons
Hold on.
and a potential of Michael Mayer.
Michael Myers.
Michael
From
Mayer.
Halloween.
It's Michael Mayer, but I say Mayer. It was funny.
Same thing. There you go. Maury, he said. That was Jackson's birthday box there, Chuck. Score foosball. Rondell Moore out of 199. It's kind of a cool looking card.
We're back.
And we're back.
I'm good at popping.
It is
things.
cool looking.
There you go. We're sending that to you, Chuck. 'Cause
No.
we know you like football.
Here, Chuck. Where'd you put the one thing?
Alright, guys.
This thing. This is what you need.
Oh yeah, Chuck probably does need that one.
Oh, you know.
What's been going on today, Chucky?
Is that Chuck's team?
Football is up the devil.
Why are you upset, Chuck?
That's Chuck. Because the Bears are
Is it the
terribly
fantasy
blue.
league
Oh,
or
that's
the
good.
Bears fan or just a combination of
Just
the
all of
two?
the above. Foosball is the devil.
Oh, that wasn't.
I never said she was the devil. I think he's doing a Bobby Boucher thing. As I may have said football, but he said foosball, so.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
No, the Bears are not my team.
Not anymore.
Don't you put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby.
He's a Packers fan.
Uh-oh. They might be fighting words.
Oh.
Or okay, are you a Lions fan, a Packers fan, a Vikings fan, or are you moving
It's
divisions?
changing divisions.
Yeah, that's like there's only like 2 divisions I can name all 4 teams in, and it's that one, whatever that even is, in AFC North, which is ours.
Titans. He's a Titans guy.
You're a Titans guy.
Because Will Levis.
I can accept that because of Will Levis and Tutu Trey.
2-2. There's Bijan Robinson.
Stiff-armed and dangerous.
Did you say Bijan Robinson?
Yeah, I got one of him. I told you I had one, but I thought I had another one.
I've said the Titans are my team 1,000 times.
Since when?
We don't listen, Chuck. Jackson especially.
Then why'd you all think he would like the Bears?
He used
Because he's
to.
from Chicago. He likes the old school Bears.
Oh,
No,
Back
because
when the
they're
Bears were an
Tennessee.
actual football team.
I thought that's why he hated the Packers. Because he was a Bears
Well,
fan.
that's probably part of it. It's deep seated. No, because they're Tennessee.
What?
Yeah, Chuck grew up in Tennessee, right? Chuck, you grew up in Tennessee.
Tennessee is
You
awesome.
know who else grew in Tennessee?
Who? Peyton
Not
Manning?
me.
Not me.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Did he
Hey,
really?
that's where they
Wasn't he?
invented
He was
the
born
first
in
cotton
Memphis, wasn't he?
picker.
That's why he. I don't know if he was born there,
That's-
but that's why he built his big house.
That's where the first cotton harvester was
X.
invented.
Tennessee. Cool.
Fortnite and stuff.
Fortnite and
You know
stuff.
what's crazy? It's like really.
So you remember that
Cares.
big cemetery we went to in DC?
Yeah.
No.
The National Cemetery.
Yeah.
Arlington
So that was
National
like
Cemetery.
From
The
Tennessee, but
dude-
grew up in Illinois. Oh, okay.
there's a dude who
Just ran over a pedestrian.
some dude who was in the war, and he lived there. That was his plantation.
He lived in the cemetery.
Yeah.
It wasn't a cemetery; it was his
Oh.
house, and
Okay.
he has a plantation. And then he said, "Let's just bury the people who died here, so that I can see what destruction I've caused." Like he just so then they turned it into a cemetery
Okay.
in his yard.
Why did he say he's caused it?
I don't know.
He has
Okay.
survivor's guilt.
Hey, cops! What's going on?
I think it was one of the same. I think there was. It may have been the same dude who was
Crossover.
like. No, never mind. I don't know.
You just
Are
spelled
you
my
talking
words.
about where they
No,
buried
no,
all
that
the
was
military
true.
personnel? And where the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is?
Yes.
You're so smart that you can keep up with conversation.
Where it got to
That's
be
literally
He
200
can.
degrees
He
that
took
day.
him a minute to catch
Is
up.
it the
Guys.
same unknown soldier?
sarcasm.
No, they put one in there from every war.
What?
One? There's like so many unknown soldiers.
Yeah, but
In
they
that
pick.
too?
They just pick one that they can't identify from every war. So it's like
In
one
that
from the
too?
Korean War, one from the Vietnam War,
Not in
one
that
from.
tomb.
All in that. All in that.
I don't know if they're all on
box.
the same tomb,
There's more than one body in that box.
but they're all there,
In the cemetery?
Yes.
or like in the area of the tomb of the
In the
Unknown Soldier. They're part
cemetery.
of that spot.
Okay, there's several.
I'm talking
Well,
about.
it's a big concrete box. You could get multiple caskets in there,
Yeah, maybe mom
or
can.
maybe
get
they're
that.
just chucking dead bodies in it. I don't know.
Mom.
That's what I thought.
Chuck said he roots for the Bears because they're the local team, kind of like we root for the Reds.
I root for
Because
the
we ain't
Reds
got
because they're
nobody
good.
else.
I vote for the Reds
Because
because
they're
Votto's
good, Maury
Votto.
said. Alex said, "Did you pull a kaboom card, Jackson?"
No.
Okay.
I
He
pulled
did
a
not.
boom. Not really a
I'm
kaboom.
not sure you.
Oh, my glass
I'm
bottle.
not sure you even pulled a boom out of that box.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It was out of 200.
It was pretty.
Gimme.
Though. He pulled this, Alex. Somewhere. Where'd he go? What'd you do with it? The pink card. This was his
Okay, there are
numbered card, Alex.
4 people in the tomb.
In the
In
tomb
that
of the
One
Unknown
from World
Soldiers.
War One from World War Two, one from Korea, one from Vietnam. I told you that
I thought, how come they can't identify them?
because they don't have like dog tags or anything. They like burnt their faces off or something.
Yeah, but
They
the
don't have
list of,
DNA.
yeah, but I think wouldn't they have a list of the people that were in the army, and if they all were alive, if A, B, C, D, E, F, G was alive, then they knew that H was the unknown person.
Well, a lot more than one person died.
Yeah, they have a lot more than just one.
There's a
unknown.
lot of people who they can't identify, but
Yeah.
they only put one in there.
Chuck said you must be drunk, Mari. You said the Reds are good.
What makes one person better than the other?
They
What
don't,
makes
they
one
just-
unknown
It's
person
not.
better than the
They
other?
don't.
The
They
rest
just-
of them are buried in the area, but they are not gonna put every
They can't-
person from that one
They just
war in
put their
there.
name in a list and then
Why
pick
are
it
we all
random.
talking?
They don't
At the
put their
same
name on the
time.
list because they don't know the
They don't
name.
have
Ding
They
names.
make up names like Donald J.
X. Stop.
Doodle.
Xavier.
Stop.
You're being rude and disrespectful. Stop.
How was that disrespectful?
Go Reds, go! Woohoo!
But it's like they
We're
don't.
going
They're not
somewhere,
saying
Alex.
one's better than the other because they don't know who either of the people are. They just pick one.
There are probably a lot of bodies they never even found.
Yeah.
So you're saying there might have been
That's
100
true.
people in the war, and 25 of them were unknown, so they just chose one of those 25 to be in the unknown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go Jays, go! Go all of the
I
teams.
mean,
I
it's
mean,
not
it-
like anybody's family is getting any more recognition by their family member
Right.
being in the Tomb of the Unknown because
'Cause
they
they
don't
don't
know who it
know
I
is.
say go everybody but Astros and Yankees.
Have they ever found
And
out who
Cubs.
those people are? Can they find out?
I
I'm
doubt
sure,
it.
maybe
I'm sure
now.
they can. I'm sure they've probably figured out who one was after they put them in there, and then they probably just like.
I don't think so because they like.
Well, you have
Once
to
the-
remember those tombs were built.
Yeah, and I'm
A
saying
long
like
time
this
ago.
this today's like forensic
And
technology
they
and
could
stuff.
probably go back, but
But
don't want
they're
to
not gonna
disturb
open
the
that.
body, right?
That's what I'm saying. So they haven't had to.
Yeah.
Those things have not been out of the tomb as long as the technology needed to identify them has been existent.
And besides, there are forensics now can't identify everybody. There are ways you can go around it without being like to where you can't identify.
Really
them.
loud.
Stop. Well, my thing is like, then why do they have soldiers guarding it? What's the point in guarding
It's just
the
symbol.
It's just
Always
that's
is.
just
Some
like
people ask for these,
symbolic.
like, they're trying to enter their kid.
What do you do?
So it's symbolic?
I don't
Win
Yeah.
tickets to the Super Bowl?
I mean, they have guards guarding the rest of the cemetery to
Yeah.
make sure nobody
Is
tries to
Mars
steal important
eligible?
bodies.
Probably.
So they probably just they put them there
2 tickets
for
to the
like
Super Bowl and you get
symbolism.
to
Like
be
these
a
are still
reporter,
soldiers.
ask
They need to
questions.
be their bodies need to be
Yeah.
protected and everything too.
What's
just
Chuck saying? I
symbolic.
can't read it.
They have identified a few unknown soldiers, he said.
But not the ones in the tomb.
Quite a few
Not
unknown
anymore.
soldiers.
But not the ones in the tomb.
Technically,
Because they're still working to try to identify those people. It's
I don't
just
think
not
they
like
are.
top of that priority.
I don't
chain.
think they want to identify the people in the tomb.
I didn't say
There's
those
people guarding
You
the
must
tomb
be-
and marching.
You
Marching
literally
down
did
the
say
I
those
didn't-
people.
I didn't say the
Between
people
7
in the
and
tomb. I said
13.
But
other
you
unknown
did
soldiers.
quite literally
I
say
did it though.
those people.
I didn't though.
Because they're
What?
still working
didn't
to
have to
identify
go
those
to the
people.
tomb.
I literally
But
said
it's
those
just not-
people, but not
When
those
it was that
people.
hot, because
See,
no
you did
matter
say
what
those
the
people.
weather is, they
Not
will
the people
have
you're
guards
talking
out
about.
there
I didn't say
guarding
those
it
people.
and marching
You
down
did.
the tomb.
That's when we were there.
She
so.
lied.
I literally speaking said those people, but I did not specify that
She
the people in the
lied.
tomb was those people that I was talking about.
Stop.
They can't identify unknown soldiers because once they identify them, they're known.
Xavier, you're about this close.
You're getting ready to be unknown. They're
That
gonna
is
find a
me.
body and it's gonna be unknown. It's
Right.
gonna be you.
Stop.
Nobody
How
else is
does
gonna know
DNA.
that though.
Why would they not want to identify them? You should really think before you
Why
speak.
ain't you
Facts.
talking, mommy?
Okay,
Well,
but
Why
they want
would
to
they?
give closure to the family.
Why would they not want to identify
to,
them?
Well,
You
those
should
are-
really think before you speak, Jackson.
okay, but like, why would they want to identify them? Then, like,
Because,
because like I
like,
said, they wouldn't be
To
unknown.
tell the families because the families don't know what's happened to their loved ones.
Neither do 900 other families.
That's why they're trying to identify all of them and not just some of them.
Okay, so there's no bodies in the tomb, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Because they can't identify them on
That's
the tomb.
just symbolic.
It could be just it could be symbolic, a memorial.
It's a
thing.
memorial. I think it might be.
You should think before you speak.
Look your thing back up. Do they have people in there now, or have they taken out? It could be just a memorial thing to all the
Why are
unknown
you eating
soldiers
people?
out there.
People?
What are you doing?
Why are you eating people? Paper.
Well, it kinda just listening to your logic makes his head hurt, Jackson.
Okay.
That logic ain't logicking, Chuck. No, it was Kevin that laughed.
I
at
just
that
want to know
yesterday.
if the people in. I just want to know if the people in the tomb, if those are the people, if they do
Okay.
find out who they are, do they move them from that tomb and put someone else in there? That's what I want to
I
know.
don't think they would switch it.
Like I want to know if they're still
Evening, Matt.
trying to find out who those people are.
I don't know.
4
I don't
people
know.
have been buried in the tomb, so there are actually
4 people have been
They're-
buried.
They have been
Are
buried,
they
but do
still
they
there?
take them out when they figure out who they
I
are,
should say 4
or
people are married.
However, the body buried on behalf of soldiers in the Vietnam War was later exhumed.
What does that mean?
So DNA testing helped identify. So they removed him after they identified him.
No, they
So-
removed him and then identified him.
so
Yeah.
once
Well,
they're
you can't really DNA test on somebody
That's
who's
what I
in
was
the
saying.
ground.
Well, that's what I said.
It wasn't
So
in
what
the
I'm
ground.
saying
You
is,
said
so
they
they
removed
really
him
are.
after they identified
So
him.
what I'm saying is they really
didn't
are
put him back
still
in
working
after
on
they
identifying the
yes.
people in.
Okay, then they're not in the tomb.
Ahoy, Jays. Oh,
The
ayo.
ones that
the
are
ones that are in the tomb.
the ones that
Leave us alone, Chuck. It's
they,
late.
I'm sure they're probably only identifying one at a time, and they're taking one at a time out.
Identify multiple at a time.
Well, no, I'm sure they gathered what evidence they did before they put them in
Votto
there.
may be moving
Yeah,
your
but,
way.
like, you also have to like. Do
Whose way,
DNA
Matt? Alex's?
On it, so you'll have to like pull them out. At some
Yeah, I figured that would be. He could go home.
But how would they
I'd
do
still rather
that
him stay
if
here,
the-
though.
The only way you could not DNA test on somebody who has died is if they get cremated.
Because yeah,
There's no way to differentiate if somebody's ashes is actually the person. If you get a set of ashes back, there's no way to determine if it's
It's
actually that
not-
person.
if,
Really, at all?
There's some
Like there's
of-
no DNA in ashes?
No, because burning things
No.
gets rid of all
Gets
DNA.
rid of
so
everything.
those things they don't
So
get
Papa Tom's ashes and Grandma's ashes might not be their ashes?
It
There
could be
is-
Could be
somebody
kitty
else.
litter.
It could be somebody else.
No, it's not gonna be kitty. So there are tests that could tell you if it's like
They put
charred
out a
flesh
tweet
or if
today
it's
about
some other
Johnny.
material with
Also,
a different chemical makeup, but you
they
can't
don't-
identify the DNA of the person.
They don't really
So
like, clean
ashes
those well enough to
from
get all the ashes
from
out.
burning trash and ashes from burning a body are two different sets of ashes. They look absolutely
They'll
nothing the same.
They'll look similar, but they have different chemical makeups after you. Like if you test it certain ways, you'll be able to tell the difference because one of them will have this many chemicals and the other one will have this many chemicals, and this set of chemicals is in your body and this set of chemicals is in trash.
But even if it
But
is
what if
their
you're
ashes, there
trash?
could be somebody
So
else's
you're
ashes mixed in
So
there, too.
human ashes is different from just ashes,
Yeah.
just burning ashes. So no matter what, you can tell what human ashes are compared to just regular ashes. So I
He
could.
doesn't
can't
need money.
differentiate
No, that's for
human
sure. He don't
ashes.
need
So,
money.
like,
He just wants to
Grandma's
play.
ashes could have somebody else's ashes mixed in with it.
Yeah,
I don't see how it couldn't.
because they don't
They
clean
use the
those like
same
super,
machine,
super.
and
That's what I'm saying. They use the same
It's gonna
machine.
have-
Send some
gonna
my
have
way,
somebody
Chuck.
else's in it.
They clean them, but they don't like clean them.
That makes sense.
They
What
clean them,
Mari
but they don't
said.
clean them.
Alex says.
Yeah, but then they go in there and they brush all
Yeah,
the
he's still
ashes
good.
out of the machine.
If he could just
you're
stay
gonna
healthy
miss
long
some.
and they're
enough,
gonna.
he gets
I mean,
hurt
so
too
they
bad.
go in there and brushed grandma out of the machine.
Yeah.
Well, she probably got left on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some
So
other people.
you're gonna
probably
have
do
some
that
other
same
people
with it.
DNA.
So then the
He
next
can
person-
definitely play. I don't know if he can play full time
The
or
next
not.
person-
So then the
Person's
next
gonna have
person that
grandma's
went
ashes.
in, her ashes might have fell down off the sides, and then they swooped her back in there and somebody else's.
Yeah, but
See,
you're not
this
gonna be
is
able to
why
tell
I
the
don't like
difference. You
going
can't tell.
live 2 nights in a row. We have nothing but gibberish to talk about.
Well,
This
mom's
is-
the one that wants to be buried in a
We're
big
talking about
box.
science. What the frick are you talking about? This is not.
Junior was the same way. Yeah. Now I'm excited. Bato!
What's gibberish? It's a legit question.
We're talking about
Jen-
science. Dad.
It's
Don't
not.
say
Science
It's
is-
not stupid or
Right.
gibberish.
Mom,
Okay,
nobody
my
says
apologies.
legit.
Well, I mean, it really
Okay.
isn't. It's a question, a
Okay.
legit question. I wanted to
Not the part I
know.
was talking about. but
What's
okay.
gibberish? The fact that I wanted to know if human remains was really human remains?
Yes,
How is that gibberish?
it's not.
Dad, why do you have an Air Force shirt?
Because I like Air Force.
Because he wanted to join the Air Force.
You
Aren't
wore
you
it
afraid of
yesterday.
heights?
It's like-
I did. I wore it
Is
yesterday.
afraid of
It's the
heights?
same
I had just
color
put it
every
on
day.
yesterday, so it wasn't. It's not
Okay,
like I wore it
wait,
2 days
Dad,
in a row. I wore it for
explain
like
to
10
me-
minutes yesterday.
Explain to me why you wanted to join the Air Force if you're afraid of heights.
He
I
also
didn't.
wanted to
I almost
join the
joined the
Navy.
Navy. I didn't almost join the Air Force. I almost joined the Navy
Why did you want to join the Navy?
because I like boats.
Except for he's
No, he
afraid
does
of
not.
Why didn't you join Coast Guard? They literally are only boats.
No gibberish going on. We are learning. There you go. Alex has a good attitude. Alex is such a nice guy.
Alex is such a
Well, I mean, it was a legit question. I
That's-
wanted to
okay,
know.
that's
I
fine.
wanted to know if,
Yeah.
like, there was, if you got cremated, if
Right,
you
I
could
can-
legitly have someone else's ashes,
could.
like
You could.
when my mom got
so they don't
cremated.
go in there like scrape the sides and like fire it up again to make sure you burn off all the excess.
No, that's too much work.
So there's people mixed together.
Well, that's what I wanted to know.
I mean, but you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. So
and that's why I said
Right.
you can't tell a
So you
difference.
can't
of
tell
who's
who it is,
who.
but you can tell if it was human or
Yeah.
not. The ashes, not it, the person, but
yeah,
it.
you can tell if the ashes were human or not. because
DNA
of the
isn't available in ashes. Yeah, it's
Yep.
chemical,
chemical
makeup,
Chemically,
not DNA.
And that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know, like,
Make up people.
so that means you legitly could be getting anybody's ashes.
Mom, you don't want to be cremated.
sometimes
anyway.
that happens. Like
Sometimes. I'm sure it happens all the time.
So here's my thing.
fake crematoriums, they might freaking steal a body and burn somebody else and give you their ashes instead. That way, if it gets tested,
Quicker turnaround.
it'll be human. So you can't tell that it's not the person that you told them to cremate.
But how many people are going to go out and test those ashes to see if they're
Nobody
human?
is going to.
Well, here's my thing. What about the people who are cremated? What if they don't want their ashes? Where do they go?
Oh, well. They're going to be. If they don't want their ashes. Did you just hear yourself, Mom?
Do they really clean it out every time, Matt?
I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
clean
they
it
do
out,
clean
but
it
like
out.
how clean do they get it?
Not very because
I
you
don't-
have
Eggs, you
them
don't
in
know.
ashes.
I don't think they deep clean it every time. They do clean it some, but I
Alex
don't think
said
they
his
deep
dad
clean
was
it.
cremated. He may do that too.
I don't think they deep clean it every
Your
time.
My mom and stepdad and grandpa were cremated.
was your real dad cremated?
My real dad went
Her
to the
real
body
dad's on the
farm.
field.
No, the body farm, where he will be cremated later, right?
I don't know
Isn't
what
that how they do
happens to
that?
the bodies on the body farm, but my dad donated when he died. My biological dad, when he died, donated his body to the body farm in Tennessee.
Well, so did your grandpa. Well, not to the
My
body farm.
my
but to
grandpa
science, right?
donated his body to science, and once they got done doing research on his body, they cremated him.
You just said he was.
But my biological dad, I don't know. Like, we're not going to get cremated. We're not getting ashes or anything back from him.
Did we
Oh,
get
Matt
ashes
knows.
back?
He was the cleaner, he says.
Mm.
Do they like deep clean it? Is it possible? Okay, so it's always
No,
going to be
cadaver
possible.
Yeah, the cadaver farm. Like, we're not going to get ashes or anything back from him. Like, he went to the cadaver farm, and that's where he's at. Like, once they're done with him
Even
there,
Dorothy won't get them.
no,
No,
you don't get
once
anything
they're
back.
done with him, like I'm fairly sure they're just gonna leave him there until he's fully decomposed,
That's weird.
because that's where
I don't think they're
that's
gonna
where
do anything after
investigators
he's completely.
that's where
Post.
investigative students go to investigate, and they can get bodies of any level of decomposition, so they can just leave them there until they decompose, and students can still come and.
It's a very small chamber and easy to clean. Well, there you go, Matt.
But do you like deep clean it, like scrub it, bleach and everything every time, or like?
So
Like,
there's
is
Is
it-
there a
here's the
possibility
question,
that
is
you
it
could
like-
get DNA?
Is it like metal?
Or not
All,
DNA.
like how
I
does?
think it is metal.
Is it like metal, and then so you can just scrape it off the metal?
I
Like
think
if it
is
was
metal.
like, because
If it was
metal
like
is
brick,
smooth, you could get it out. Then.
wait, so it's not.
Somebody's gonna have to do a
all
research
mixed
project
together?
on this.
I just want to know. So what? So when you cleaned out the things, Matt? I mean, I'm sorry. This sounds morbid. This is crazy, but I want to know. Like, how does it? Like, you're in there. You fired it up or whatever, and they've become ashes. So then you get every speck of ash out, and that's. I mean, so you make
I mean,
sure
there's no way
that
to
you
get
don't combine
Every
bodies.
speck out, but I'm sure he gets it as good as he can.
And how do you know
So
once
I'm
you
saying as
fire
good as
somebody?
you can is easy to leave some behind.
Yeah.
How
So
long
that's what I'm
does
I
saying.
mean, there's always going to be like
How
cells
long
there,
does it take to
All
fire
cells,
somebody?
yeah.
which have DNA in them, but like
To
the
burn
DNA
a body?
is
I
on.
Yeah.
don't know.
How long does it take?
Metal
Metal
bottom,
bottom,
ceramic
ceramic sides.
How long does
I
it
feel like
take?
it'd be easy for like ashes and skin cells. to
How
be
long
fired.
does it take to completely burn a body?
Probably like a long
Cremate.
time.
Cremate.
Dad said burn.
It's
Probably like
cremate.
You said
Don't be
burn.
smart.
I
I'll
said-
smack you.
All of the ashes are on the bottom.
They don't float around.
Well, my thing is that once a body is cremated, it like you go in there like a big old body, but you come out in like a little,
pile.
like your box is smaller than this,
That's
and
because
it's got
it's
like a Ziploc bag. Your ashes are
your
like
skin cells and your muscle like everything burns different.
You're mostly water and air, so yeah.
So most of it probably like evaporated.
But how do you know once you put a body in there and they get cremated? How do you know? How do you match the ashes with the body that you put in there?
When you don't
Like, how
put
do you
Well,
multiple
you
in there
do
at
one at a time.
I know, but is there not like more places where you can do it at the same time, or they do one at a time?
I guess
don't
you do
know.
one at a time.
There
I'm
might
sure
they
do
might
all the
have.
time. Or like hang
You're
it
in a
on
casket.
chart. Do you burn the casket too?
You're right,
Burn
Chuck.
the casket.
Some people more than others.
So you really do burn the casket too. So
That's what my
That's
question
a lot of
was.
money.
You're in a casket when they put you in the machine. Do you burn the casket too? So are there wood cells? Are there wood ashes in the ashes of people?
We're gonna need you to do a video, Matt.
no.
Matt, we're gonna need you to just
not
like
not like
explain
a
it to
not
us.
like
Not
a
a video
walkthrough.
Wait,
Of how
Dad,
to cremate.
Dad, you need to FaceTime Matt so he can explain.
Y'all make my head hurt.
I'm gonna go find a video on YouTube and watch it later.
Yes, a wooden casket. The wood is completely burned away.
So there's wood also in your human ashes.
No, but I'm saying like, okay, never mind
I don't
because
know,
you said
maybe-
they do it one at a
I
time.
don't know. When one person
So that
in a
little
chamber-
bitty sandwich-sized baggie of ashes is also wood.
How do you know it's in a sandwich bag?
He says it's
Because
burned
my-
away. Does that mean it's like
My grandpa and my
Does
mom
wood
came in
burn
little
at a
bitty
different-
baggies.
very
It's
little
very
wood?
little.
Very
like their
little.
ashes
Very
were.
little wood is in there, but
who's
there
volunteering for this video?
is. Me.
I'll tell you right now, I don't want to be
I'll
cremated.
go help.
It's okay.
I'll go help you. I'll come shadow you while you're cleaning.
She probably would.
I'll tell you right now, I do not want.
Is that
to be
what you do
cremated.
now, Matt?
Is that what you do now, or is that what you used to do?
He said I was the cleaner. I don't know if he still does it or not.
If you were, I would come up there and just shadow you because
Wait,
I
is
think
that
that's
something
cool.
you will ever do? I mean, is that
I
part of
don't
your
want
job?
to be part. No, that won't be part of my job. I'll
No,
just be.
you're
I'm
silly.
just gonna be the lab analyzer.
Why does that reindeer look? Its neck is broke.
Grandma
It
ran
comes out
over
to
by
like
a
4 or 5
reindeer.
pounds.
walking home from my house Christmas
So
Eve.
this is the question, Matt. Is every person that's cremated come out to 4 and 5 pounds? There's never anybody that's like 7 or 8 pounds. It's always the same amount.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, that was 99, 2000. Long time ago.
That doesn't make any sense.
Just wait. You're
What?
talking out of your head. Stop.
What doesn't make any sense?
Can I have a drink of your Pepsi? Generally, yes.
So everybody is, whether you're 400 or 500 pounds, 700, 800 pounds, you're still, when you're cremated,
Don't
4 to
do
5
that.
pounds.
That'll be
4 to 5
sticky and
pounds of
gross.
ashes.
Well, that's like what I said. Like
Now my head started to hurt.
your body fat and your bones and everything is gonna like go differently, and all of the air and water that's in your body is gonna evaporate. So
You can
the
say
just
there's
the
no
regular
sense in
matter
the
that's
same
left
You
is
don't.
like.
But as for me and Grandpa,
I mean, there's gonna be a little bit of variation, but average might be.
Well, that's
4
what
to
he
5
said.
pounds.
He's saying 4.
So about a pound difference.
Yeah,
I don't want to be cremated.
I do. Viking style.
that's not cremation.
What is it then?
pretty much.
If I said you out on a
Yeah, but how
raft,
do you know if you get
Shoot you.
shot up by arrows Viking style that you're gonna burn? The water's
You
gonna
have-
put it out.
You have hay
Not
and
necessarily.
accelerants up there to make sure you're gone.
You
before
float them
you
out.
sink.
Have you ever seen a Viking style funeral?
You're on
Yes,
a
but
boat.
the water isn't gonna
Just
put
get
the
a big
fire
metal
out
boat.
on him when he's on a boat.
If you get a big metal
But
boat,
the-
But
It's
the
a
fire's
raft.
gonna take the boat out.
He
metal
will
boat.
burn faster than a boat will.
big metal boat.
A big old boat.
If
Big
I
metal
weigh
boat.
Metal, it's
500
wood.
probably.
If,
Get
it's
a
ever,
big
if it was
metal
if it was
Mo
a metal
has a
boat,
fear of
then
being
it's just
burned.
gonna be a
I've
dead
heard
been
one
do.
burned alive.
Do you
but
know?
once I'm dead, I don't care
I
what you do.
also do not want to be buried in the ground. So
Mom just wants to be stuffed and sat in a corner.
I do not want to be stuffed inside in the corner. I just
She just
ask.
wants to be sat in a corner.
We don't care.
Exactly, Chuck.
So we're gonna put you in the
I
body
want to be
field.
a Christmas decoration. I want
Can
to
I
be
donate you
stuffed,
to the
and y'all
body
just
farm?
set me out for
Can we donate
Christmas.
you to science and then ask them not to cremate you?
I would like to
Wanna
be
be dead?
I
put
think
in
if they
a
donate you, you have to
above
be cremated
ground.
'cause
I would
they-
like to be
Put
put
a
in
vault.
an above ground
Vault.
tomb.
swimming pool.
That's a
We
lot
have
of
a
money.
That way, when people come and visit me, you can always say my mom was scared of the dark and was
It's gonna
always
be dark
scared
in
of
there
being
no
It's
matter
gonna
what.
be dark.
being
You want me to give
put,
you a nightlight?
be put under the ground and
I'll
everything.
give you
So
a
we,
flashlight at your funeral.
So we
I'll be
put-
like, here, Mom, so you're not scared
They're actually
of the dark.
only $7,000 or $8,000
What?
above ground tombs, small ones.
How much are
700?
burial tombs?
I don't want a big one. I just want a small one above ground, and I
Well,
want a
we gotta
nightlight
cremate
in
you
my.
to fit you in a small
You
one.
gotta
Why
get
not?
one the size that you'll fit in.
It's gonna die. If it's gonna be bad.
Doesn't matter. The symbolic situation is there. Put a nightlight in my casket.
We'll have to figure
I'll
out a
turn
way
on
to
a
put a
flashlight
solar
for you.
panel
It's
on
gonna
top and keep a light in there
Cut
for
off.
Oh,
her.
I'm gonna just.
There we
turn
go.
on a
Can we just make a
flashlight and
glass
leave it on
on?
Yeah,
there.
let's
That
just
would
cut
be-
a window
no,
in your-
We're not doing that.
You-
See,
That's disgusting.
Alex, you want me to pour you a shot?
I'm gonna turn on the flashlight and hand it
I
to
do,
you.
Chuck.
No, listen. They can extract a little bit of your DNA and inject it into a
We
seed,
discussed
and
this
then
the other
plant
day.
your seed in the ground, and then
Oh,
a
yeah?
tree could grow,
We
and
discussed
you
this the other
could be one with the tree.
He just said they don't allow that. That's exactly what Matt just said.
they don't.
They
allow
don't
Buried
that.
in a box with holes drilled in it to help the surrounding area, but cemeteries don't allow that.
Cemeteries
They
don't
don't
allow
allow
it.
They don't allow above ground.
No, to be
Not
buried
allowed.
with holes in your coffin so your decomposition helps the area around it.
Yeah, so just using glass.
They don't allow you to have holes put in it, or like
Don't
they,
allow you to have holes in your casket.
It would probably smell bad.
It would smell awful.
No, they don't.
Not
They put your
until you
casket
start
in a
rotting.
vault.
And the so
Usually.
the
There's like a big
chemicals,
concrete
the
box, your
chemicals
casket
that
in
your
it,
body releases
lid.
as you're decomposing are very toxic to people who are alive.
Wait, there's a concrete box in the ground, and then a vault, and then a casket.
So like
The concrete box is the vault.
that would be
You just
disgusting.
said that there
First
was
of
a
all, it would
concrete
smell
box.
awful.
I said
Second of
concrete
all, it would be
box.
very toxic.
Casket, lid.
Nobody would be
See,
allowed to
don't
visit
caskets
cemeteries.
cost a lot of money?
Everything costs a lot of money.
Why?
Do I have to have a casket?
If it's just
when
gonna
I
be
die?
buried under the ground, why does it cost so much?
That's awful.
Do I have to have a casket when I die? Do I have to be buried in a casket, or can I just be buried
I'm
in the
just
ground?
gonna throw him in a
No, I
coffin.
think you have to be in a
That's
casket.
what he just said.
What
They
if
won't
you,
let
what if
you
you
even
get
have
buried
holes
in like
your
your
casket.
backyard?
They
I think
don't
you
allow
have
you
to.
just be
You
buried
can't
in your
just be
backyard.
buried anywhere. I don't think.
You can't.
You have to set up like a official.
When do
thing.
I set that up, and when do I buy a coffin, and when do I do all
Do
this
it
stuff?
right now.
What's it
You
matter?
can do it right now.
I don't think they would.
I
don't think they would tell you to buy a casket right now because you're gonna get taller.
What does it matter what
I'll
you
just
do
buy
with
one.
dead
You don't buy the
people?
casket, but you put the money down.
No, if I buy a casket right
They're
now,
not
it
gonna
doesn't
care.
matter because
It
I'll
doesn't.
just
It
buy
shouldn't
one.
matter what you do with dead people.
I'll just buy a super people.
Right now, I'm not putting no money down on it because I'm hoping I go in the rapture.
They're not gonna care.
because it's your decomposition is.
I'm
toxic
wasting
to
money. I'm wasting money giving it to the funeral home if I'm going in the rapture.
You're right. You are.
You
Well, would it
maybe not
matter?
put it down on it, but maybe set it.
Ah, can we not talk
In
about
your
that?
own bank
Set it
account.
aside.
That's why we have death insurance.
If you don't have an account with $7,000 to $8,000 in it, you're not getting no above ground too.
People, everybody
I have
cares.
life
it.
insurance.
Hey,
Have it
hey.
ready for me, bud.
Everybody cares about what you're doing with dead bodies because as bodies decompose, they release toxic chemicals into the air
What's the point of
that are very harmful to people who are alive.
Chuck, I'm
What's the
starting to
point of
think
this
you're making fun of us.
What's the point of this conversation?
That's why they care.
We're all really young and far from death.
I'm not.
Shut up.
Yeah, but we already know what we're doing with you.
I just think that, I just want you all to know that when I die, I would like for you to please put me above ground, and I really would like a light in my.
Okay,
Okay.
I get it. But can I, wait, but why though?
Why?
Why do you want that?
Because as a live person, I'm scared to death.
Okay,
But
but as a dead person, you won't be.
I know, but still.
Mom,
So you'll just
it's
immediately be able to
brighter in
refuse.
heaven.
That's your point. And you can't see Earth from heaven, so you won't even know.
Exactly, but you can see heaven from hell.
I
God
know.
can see Earth from
I'll
heaven.
haunt
you
you.
won't.
God is
You can't
also
harm me.
almighty. and
'Cause
is
once
not
you're in
a
heaven, then you
human
can't have
being
negative
who has
feelings,
died
so,
and gone
yeah.
to heaven. He created heaven and just lives there.
And
You
then
can see
Gnarlins.
heaven from hell.
when I get up there, I'll just prank you. I'll
That's
be
true.
Like, we
I don't think you can prank people in heaven.
So here's my thing. Here's my question
If it
too.
makes you
I want to
happy.
know this. I want to know this. So it says in heaven you are known as you're known, but you're not known as man and wife and mother and father and brother
That's
and
what I'm
sister.
wondering.
Right,
So
Chuck?
when I get to heaven, I won't know you as mom. I'll know you as.
You'll know her as Jessica.
That's weird.
So
I don't
I
know.
won't
I
know
don't-
you as my husband.
I
I,
don't
won't
know.
know
I
you
don't-
as my.
I don't understand that
Children.
part.
I don't
It's
understand
because-
that.
Our
That
minds
doesn't make
are
sense
not
because you would think
developed
you would want
enough-
to know that
Our
your
minds are not
children
developed
have
enough
one.
to
Want
know.
to know.
Unless one of your
anything
children
about
isn't
it.
saved and they don't make it, then you'll completely forget that person because that would make you sad and there's no sadness up there. But as far as like the ones that are saved making it, you would think you would
remember
know
the
them.
rest of
Okay.
them as
But
your
I don't know.
family.
Why don't we talk about?
You can talk to God when you get there.
I just.
Yeah, but see, I'm not gonna remember this when I get there.
You might.
I
You
just
might be like,
I mean,
remember
because
that
I
day?
think, well, gosh, that just makes it. Does that? I mean, I
Does
want
that
to. I mean,
make-
I'm not saying I want to die and I want to go to heaven.
Yeah, but
But
like,
it doesn't make it nearly
Standing
as.
vault is expensive. Everything.
It doesn't make it nearly as
will you give me a
appealing.
Pepsi?
Ow! To
Sorry.
be like
did she fix your color?
when I go to heaven.
It looks good.
I want to see my family that's gone on before me.
Will you give me a Mountain Dew then?
But am I gonna know that that's my family? Am I gonna know that my mom's up there or my stepdad's up there? When I go, they'll be standing at the gate cheering me on through. I mean, but then but that's like if I have a child or a parent that died and went to hell, I'm not gonna go to heaven looking for them because then I would be sad and there's no sadness.
Maybe you'll just forget certain people.
So then you just forget those people, and those aren't those aren't.
I don't know. This is confusing.
Go in the bathroom.
It probably is really expensive, Matt, but I really, really don't want to be buried in the ground.
Well, all of your children, but that one right there is gonna have a nice job. Dad, I asked if you would give me a Mountain Dew.
You said a Pepsi, and I said there are none.
Yeah, and then I said, will you give me a Mountain Dew?
No, I didn't hear that.
Eggs,
Eggs.
give me a Mountain Dew.
Can I go home now?
I am home now. If you own a plot with 6 places, it may only run 20,000 per 6. What? Is
it
that true, Mo? Because
Is
I'm
it
getting ready to bury somebody.
Is it true? What?
If you bury a loved
idea
one
as
on
to
your
who.
property, you don't have to pay property taxes.
I'm gonna do that. Does my dog?
Do you
care?
not have to pay property taxes on cemeteries?
I'm sorry, Alex, but if I don't, I'm gonna fall asleep right here.
So
right
if
now.
I buy a big plot of land and just start charging people to bury their family on it,
I pay property tax.
So you don't have to pay property taxes on a cemetery. So if you bury someone on your property, it's a
What
cemetery
if I
now.
make it a pet cemetery?
The whole thing.
Does
I don't
that
know.
count?
I don't know, Mo. I've never heard that, but
Pets aren't people. I'm so.
Tell me
Go to
that
bed,
right
guys.
now. But it's a loved one. If I bury my animal on my land, and
speaking
call it
of
a
loved
pet
one dogs, are
cemetery,
they still tied up out there?
Nope, everybody's fine.
You cleaning their
But
kennel?
why do
Nope.
you?
Did
If
you feed them
cemeteries
today?
make you
Yeah.
buy a plot, it would just make more sense if the plot that they were buried on you didn't have to pay property taxes. That's why they sell it by plot.
So the people who own those cemeteries, like these big cemeteries, don't pay taxes.
Oh wait, did you pay for the plot that you
have to
buried
pay
grandma?
for the plot,
Do you pay
yes.
property tax on that plot?
No.
No,
we don't,
I
but we
pay.
don't own that land.
You own that piece of it, don't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't buy that
No,
piece of
we
land. You just paid them to buy
Paid
bury them
for a
on their land.
spot for her to be buried, them to be buried.
Why don't we all just? Why doesn't everybody just open a
Didn't
cemetery?
we go and dig that hole?
Why doesn't everybody? Because if everybody
Did,
opened
Chuck.
a cemetery, there'd be no demand for a cemetery, and then the
Wait.
cemetery business would just
But how did we know the dimensions of?
economy.
Wait.
Doggy dog!
In Kentucky, it used to be 3 acres for a family. So, like for a family cemetery, you had to have 3 acres dedicated.
Okay.
If it's any smaller than that,
Cemeteries
You
don't
won't.
pay property taxes. Muggy doggy doggy
So-
dog.
While we're on this topic, but how did we know how big was the plot we bought for Grandma and Papa Tom? Because
It's just
Uncle
a standard.
Johnny-
It's a
we
standardized
dug the holes
plot.
ourselves.
But the plot is a marked off
the plot
certain
is a marked
section
off
of land.
spot.
I know, but was it?
And
like-
then we pay so much money a year for maintenance.
So then we are paying
for
property
them.
taxes.
That's
with them.
So
to,
pretty
like,
much you're paying property taxes. You pay so much money a year to keep it up.
Don't they
Stopping
like
by
steal
during
stuff off their
halftime.
grave?
not
Oh,
fair.
how's it going, Mud
They
Dog?
don't have a lobs though.
I thought they sold stuff off Grandma's and Papa Tom's.
It was a single plot.
Yeah, single plot that
The
we buried
single
2
plot,
people
yeah.
in.
Did we know that they're
Because
the
they're
holes
both
that we dug
cremated
for
and
them
you
were
don't need 2
were
whole
actually 6 feet deep?
lots for
You lost your blue. What? Have fun,
Love you,
Mud
Mud
Dog.
Dog. We're getting off. We're just ranting. We're not ranting. We're really asking legit questions.
17-14,
we're having
LSU's
scientific
winning.
discussion.
I just
I
thought-
want to
Come
be
on,
a body
Gators.
part.
There's just no.
What?
Why?
What did she say?
I want to be put on a body part.
I'll be dead and gone. by
On
the
a
time
body
that
farm?
happens.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Why?
Put it in your will.
I'm going to.
Why'd you say no to her?
I'm gonna put.
That is crazy.
Why is it crazy? What's it matter?
Somebody's
She's
got to
dead.
be put there.
It's not her. It's just her.
Everybody's just gonna stop being.
Somebody has to be
Vehicle.
there for the kids to learn. I'm probably gonna have to go
Oh,
to one
yeah,
of those
they do.
things and look at
Oddly
it. So
enough-
why not put myself there for other people to learn?
Not as bad as I thought we would.
Other
Mo.
Yeah,
people
but-
who want to learn and do what I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
do
people
as a
who
job.
go to body farms, people who become donated, they don't get their loved ones don't get to go to a funeral and say bye or anything.
You can
We
have
went to
a
a funeral.
memorial funeral.
can
That's
Still
not
have
the
a
same thing
funeral.
as seeing you and saying goodbye to you, even though you're laying there and can't respond back. It's
Go
not
I
the
don't
same.
see
Body
the appeal
farm.
in talking to a dead.
I don't either.
Oh, your blue. What did happen to your blue?
What is that?
Jot them down,
How
sort.
old are you?
I don't.
Why is that your ringtone?
Everybody at the same, every old person at the same level who comes in has that stupid
Nope.
train as
Oh,
their
that-
ringtone.
No, I didn't plug up the hoverboard. No, I didn't plug it.
He
in
got
yet.
it back out after you left.
Go plug it back up.
No,
Try it now, Matt.
because I didn't want to set a timer for 3 hours.
I don't know what happened. Were you blue to start off with today?
Right?
Yeah, he was, and it went away. I don't know.
I will. We're talking about dead people.
Yeah.
Did you know if you dedicate 3 acres?
Stay after church and
Uh,
practice. What?
Play
Jeff
practice.
said something about setting up
Our
your church.
church.
funeral.
I thought you was talking about coming to her church.
Did you know that if you have 3 acres and you dedicate that and you bury dead people on it, then you don't have to pay property
Which
taxes
I have to
on
work
it?
at
We
3
don't know
o'clock tomorrow.
if that's exact.
What? That's gonna be longer than 3 hours.
Why are they worried about it playing out for more
Okay.
than 3 hours?
They're afraid it'll blow up.
Okay.
Can I go to
Overheat.
bed? My bad. I mean just.
Love you.
Yes, please go to bed.
Jackson, what do you want done with
Yeah,
you?
and you don't have to pay property taxes on one of
What
those.
do you want done with you when you die?
I don't care.
Love
I'm
you.
afraid you got a trash can.
I know, but I understand that you don't care. But I like to. If
I'm
you
not saying-
die
I'm
before
not saying
I
I don't
do,
care.
or some you all, any of you all die before me, heaven forbid that doesn't happen. I would like to be able to say goodbye to you in a casket
Then go right ahead.
Wait,
before I put you wherever you want to be.
Then go right
Then
ahead.
put me in a casket and then say you can get put her to the body. Except for the funeral home embalms people. That's why they don't
I
do that.
know.
So,
I want to do whatever is going to cause my family the most pain
Is
and
there-
suffering when I'm gone.
is there a way to?
You die.
Is there?
Dying
there a
would probably
way
cause the most
for
pain
me
and suffering.
To write
Well, I
something
want it
up?
to be
Is
dramatic
there a way
after
for
I'm
me
dead.
to write
Mom wants to
something
do
up
that
that's
too by
official,
causing us financial instability
where I
for
can
the rest
get
of
my
our lives.
dead body to be put in somebody's house and they have to take
Stop.
me wherever they go?
No, don't be
Like they
done.
have to keep me in that house.
No.
Welcome to Smurfland.
So
I don't know
if-
what happened there, Matt.
I didn't say cause you financial strife. If it really is going to cost too much, then don't do it.
Matt said I can send you info. His former employer is his neighbor.
It's not like
Listen,
as much as I
Mr.
thought it was.
Engineer, you're freaking not gonna have any money trouble over there.
I didn't know how.
Plus you're gonna
I thought
have
it
a
was
wife,
gonna be.
that's
I
a
thought it was
bet.
gonna be more than that. It's only like eight. Only
Jackson,
$8,000.
we'll let you-
He
$8,000
said
$8,000 is a lot.
$20,000.
20,000? Yeah, forget
We'll
that.
let you and Gracie pay for
No,
the
he
I'm
said
just
that was
kidding.
for like 6.
Matt said it was $20,000.
For
My,
like 6.
the thing
For
I
standing
saw,
something.
the thing I saw said 7 to 8 for like the
He
standard.
said,
size.
although if you own a plot with 6 people,
Yes, 20
6
for
places, it may only
Oh.
run 20,000.
Yeah, 20,000
For
for
6.
6
For
vaults.
6 volts.
Nope. Nope. What? I'm sorry, Matt. I don't know what we. They're saying so much at once. I can't. My phone.
Can I
died.
be buried with Dad
I need a phone
you
for the
die.
chat.
if I die?
My
together.
phone's at 2%.
Dad, when you die, I'm dying.
All right, buddy. Let's go together.
What type of logic is that?
And you have to die if I die. Because then Mom's gonna like take.
I make no promises.
And Mom can't die first because then she's gonna take our spot. in
If
the
Mom
graveyard.
dies before I do, you're all out of luck because you're just gonna have to do your own thing. That's all I know.
I saw this video and it was like POV me at my mom's funeral, and this guy just like was like leaning over the casket, and he's like, "And I've got this little tickle in my throat. I don't know how to schedule a doctor's appointment." He's
That's gonna be me.
like, "What am I supposed to do?"
That's gonna be me.
How do you skip?
Mom,
Mom, I need you to call the
Mom, I
dentist
need you
for
to
me,
call
my
the dentist.
first.
You said you were going to call the dentist before you left. Mom, what?
You promised.
You promised. You promised to call the dentist.
I've been complaining about this toothache for a month.
I've been complaining, Mom, about this toothache for months. Months, Mom. Months. I've told you, and here you are.
I'm gonna be like, Mom,
And you gonna
when
pull
am I
this
getting my
crap.
wisdom teeth out? I have been asking you about this for like 7 years. When am I getting
And
my
then-
wisdom
and then
teeth
you
out?
go
I'm
and
gonna
pull
need you to
this
do
crap.
something about it right now.
And then you go and pull
you
this.
decide to go and just die. Why? You haven't scheduled my wisdom tooth appointment. I'm gonna need you to come back.
I don't know
right
what's
now.
going on with this bunch today. Y'all ain't right.
I saw another video. It's like me at the.
I'm gonna bury you in the
Mausoleums
catacombs
cost a
under
bunch
France.
on a private
They
cemetery.
said me at the homie's funeral. Then literally.
So let me
said,
ask you
"If
this."
you die, you're gay," and they went.
So some of the there are cemeteries. There are cemeteries where they are only vaulted
You're gonna be
cemeteries.
in a casket.
You smell
Right.
like a
I
So
could
that's
do
why you take the price of a vault and then double it to pay the price of
To
putting
be
your vault
buried there.
Probably.
Right, there are cemeteries that are just vaulted
Yeah, but-
cemeteries.
Yeah, what's that
Only
matter?
Are there?
vault.
I don't know. I mean,
You
what
want me to
is
put you in a drawer on a wall?
what I want to know is like if I went to a regular
They have
family
those.
cemetery. So we have a family cemetery that a lot of our family's buried at, or we have a cemetery where my mom's buried at that nobody's hardly there. It's a private cemetery. How much would it cost for just me to be vaulted? No one else is
They
vaulted
also have
there.
certain rules at those cemeteries. Nobody else has one. They may not allow you to put one of those there because they take up a lot of extra room.
I'm sorry
Then
that
I'll
you
buy
have to buy an
2
extra
plots.
plot.
You want me to buy two
I don't
extra
think
plots,
that's what
one
he was
on each side of
complaining
you?
about. I'm saying
Nothing
there's-
around you
It takes
all.
up a
What?
lot of room, and so the people may not allow you to put one.
But
there.
if I buy 2 plots, and if it only takes up like 2 plots, then why wouldn't they let me if I'm gonna pay the extra
but
for
our plots
the
directly
cover?
touching.
Because
I'll have to buy 8 plots. Put you in the middle, 3 on this side.
Because
3
you
on
can
this
buy
side
2
and the
plots.
2
You can buy 2
here.
plots right next to each other if you're burying like your
Where's
mother
this
and father next to each other.
Yes.
X 3x3 is 9, dude.
But then you can move. You can all. They're not gonna. If it's not. Like they'll bury a married couple right here, and then they'll like move over so many feet to bury the next person. Like, they're not gonna
Cemetery.
bury. Not everybody.
I'll have to
should
buy a
bury
plot
all
here. This is
together.
where mom's gonna be
why are you
buried.
gonna buy all these
And then I'll have
plots
to buy
yourself?
one here, here.
Cheaper than buying a plot. So buying a vault is cheaper than buying a plot. I'm confused on what.
Except this would be like here.
What are you doing?
X, that's 9, bud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9. Count the
Yeah.
one in the middle.
Here's what I think we should do. We should do this, but like each of us should randomly have an X or O put on our
Cactus?
on our cactus. What is it called? Casket.
So
And then you just see
So
who
Dad,
wins.
I was so confused.
So
what
Matt's
you're
saying
trying to
that-
say.
How about those bears?
Matt's saying that for a vault, they would probably make you buy 2 to 4 plots for a vaulted space.
Depending on how big your vault's gonna be. Yeah.
I don't want a
The
huge, magnificent
but
vault.
you have to have one.
Oh, so
like,
let's do this.
You have to have one that's
Cremator,
gonna have
and
your
then buy a
casket,
small
which
vault.
has
She
to.
doesn't want to be cremated.
Well,
You
pick
have to have
one or
one
the
where
other.
you can
Mom.
hold
Mom.
your casket.
You can have
and
one
your
thing you
casket,
want.
Your casket is built based
Mom.
on how tall you are.
If you want a vault,
You have to
you
have
get
one that's
cremated
gonna
in the
hold
small
someone
vault.
your size,
Mom,
which isn't gonna be very big.
if you were cremated and that was the only option you had, would you want the nightlight on top of your ashes or burned with your ashes?
I don't want to be cremated.
But if that was your only option, would your nightlight be
just put the flashlight
cremated
in the
with
bag.
you, or would it be in the bag on
I
top
don't
of
want.
your ashes?
I don't want to ever. I don't want to be. Let me.
But if that's your only option.
It ain't my only option.
Just answer that damn question.
It's not my only option.
If it was,
It's never going to be
Get
my
out
only
now.
option.
if you wanted
Might
to be
be.
cremated, which
I'm
you
never
don't.
going to be
The
cremated.
Democrats keep taking over.
If you, but mom,
Like-
listen to what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What does
No.
that have to do?
If
with the
you
price
were
of
cremated,
taters in
like-
Ireland?
But I'm never
Head.
going to be cremated.
I know, but if you was,
But I'm never
Just-
going to be.
Hey,
Stop
stop
it,
with the
listen.
stupid what if questions. 'cause
It's
it
not.
doesn't matter.
This whole
I'm saying-
conversation has been one big what if
If it-
question.
if
I know, but
you-
he's saying-
This is
he
all
always does it.
hypothetical.
Then he's like,
No.
you guys don't understand what if means. I was like,
if you was cremated, don't say anything yet.
it doesn't matter what
Would
if
you
because
want
it
the
won't
nightlight?
happen.
Would you want the nightlight cremated with your body or on top,
What purpose
or
would
just
it
like stuck in
serve?
the bag?
What purpose would
It
it
wouldn't
serve?
matter
Same
because I'm
answer.
not going to be cremated.
And then you're gonna be dead either
All
way.
You're done. Go.
What
Me
would
too,
be the
I'm going
purpose
to.
if it was
Let me
cremated
not-
with her?
Here at
Like,
Barberville Cemetery, each plot is $5,000,
Holy freaking cow, bro!
and then you got to put a vault on top of that for about $8-ish, $10-ish thousand
So we're
dollars.
gonna
So you're
bury
looking
you
at
in the
15
private
grand.
cemetery for our family because it's definitely not $1,500.
It most definitely did not cost us $5,000 for a plot for my mother.
Barberville's
your
probably
father,
bigger though.
and your
We have
stepfather's
7 because they are already owned. You
You
have
have
7
7
plots,
plots?
Matt? Is that what you're saying? Pick up all that trash.
He's ever ruined your picture, Dad. How does he feel?
Like what he wrote. Pick your trash up.
That's a lot of money for a plot. $5,000 for a plot?
Anyway,
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Why are we
that's a
talking
lot.
about this?
And
What
they're
I'm
only
gonna
going to
do-
get more expensive the more time goes on.
I'm not gonna be doing like the cremation and stuff
I'm not.
with my
Will you
job.
ever study ashes?
I probably will have to because I'll probably have to determine whether it's human or not in like one of the things. Like if the team that if one of the teams sends me evidence from a crime scene and it's like ash, I'm gonna have to run an analysis on it to tell if it's human or not.
Night, Alex.
Like
Good night, bud.
if they find like a burning car or something and they they have reason to believe that there was a person in it when it was burned, and they send me some ashes. I'm gonna have
Alton
to
70's
sample
nice.
it and tell whether it's human or not. But I'm not gonna be the one cremating people and doing all that stuff because I'm just I'm
You're
the
just gonna study the
investigative.
ashes. Okay.
I'm just the investigative chemical analysis person.
Huh.
Which is mostly machines.
Well, now that we've talked more on the morbid side of life,
Let's
we're
go to
going
bed.
to go to bed.
I feel like
Sweet
we're all
dreams.
Like,
We dream of candy canes and
Your
Sugar
hair
plums.
looks good.
Sugar
Mom.
plums.
My hair looks
You
good.
can't tell that it's different things anymore.
Mom's hair's not real.
You can't tell that it's
I'm not
fake
real.
anymore.
To make your gray I'm
We
telling
love
you.
everyone.
To make your gray
Good
blonde hair, dye
night.
your
Thanks for
hair gray.
hanging out with us. Sorry that we
bless,
talked
guys.
and asked crazy questions,
It
but
wasn't crazy.
Have sweet
I'm
dreams.
crazy. I'm not sure how much they are there. Probably not cheap. Yeah, ain't nothing
no,
cheap.
nothing's cheap.
But you paid for that one plot for.
Can I tell you all the story
Tom
about what
and your
happened to me at
mom.
work today?
Tell us.
Well, you've already told us, and they don't want
told
to hear
you.
it.
I'm
They
gonna
don't wanna hear it.
tell them about the one people.
Oh yeah, tell
These
them about them.
people come into Save-A-Lot, stock up their cart to where it's overflowing out the top of it. Sit there, make me scan every single item in said cart. Their total is up to like $200 something worth of groceries. They look at me and say, "We're actually not gonna buy these because it's cheaper at Walmart," and walk out, leaving their cart in the middle of my line. So I have to go get my manager and have him cancel it. He goes, "Those people really just walked out after getting like $200 worth of groceries and you scanning every single one of them?" I was like, "Yeah, they did."
X, put that
So
up.
then we had to call the stock boys to come
X.
put it back on the shelves, and they were absolutely livid.
I bet they were
200
too.
Who the frick gets a cart overflowing of groceries and then just leaves it here?
Those people.
And somebody dropped a jar of pickled bologna, and instead of telling me that they dropped it so I could get it cleaned up, they left the spill in the floor and then proceeded to hide the jar behind the candy in my checkout line.
So they
And
hid
I
it.
did.
That's the best
they
part.
hid it.
hid
They moved the candy and then put it behind it. Like they did it on purpose. I didn't know that any of this had happened until I started smelling the vinegar.
She's like,
I was like, "What is that smell?" So I started looking, and then some of the stock guys came over, and they're like, "What are you looking for?" I was like, "It smells like vinegar over here." And they're like, "It really does." So they helped me look, and then I moved the candy on the shelf, and there was a jar of pickled bologna
you should get
And a
20%
puddle
just
of-
because.
and a puddle of vinegar in the floor. So we had to clean it up because somebody was dumb.
Just have to charge them for a restocking fee, right?
Happy birthday.
And then this lady
Happy
yelled at me for
birthday
doing what she
to
asked me to do.
Put that away.
The chocolate?
I hate the general public.
What was this line?
What did the woman ask you to do?
She said, "Will you make sure you put all of the cold stuff together,
You
like all
want
of the
this?
refrigerator stuff?" So then I took her lunch meat
Quit.
and I scanned it and I proceeded to put it in the bag with her half gallon of milk. And then she yelled at me because she didn't want her lunch meat in with her milk, even though she didn't specify that she didn't want her lunch meat in with her milk. She just said put the refrigerator stuff together. I was like, "Do they both not go in your refrigerator? Does your milk go in the pantry or does your lunch meat go in the pantry? Because either way, I think something's wrong with you if you're going to eat it like that. If you're going to consume it that way, there's something wrong with you."
Sometimes people just need something to complain about, Maury. So they create something. Or a $10 bill in your pocket, right? Like, "I'm sorry we caused a lot of trouble. Here's some money."
Here's that and that. piece
We
of
are
paper.
more-
They
Morons.
simply just said, "We don't want this," and walked out the door.
But that's the end of our story. We love every one of you all. Good night.
God
Thank you for
bless.
putting up with our craziness.
Love you, good night.
Peace.
Like, peace out, babies.